after that very warm introduction, I wish somebody would get that Privy Councillor line back in line back there. He's making deals, trying to build a better Canada. He never stops. It's great to see all of you here. This is history in the making. You know, I've been around so long. How long have you been? You know, forever. 40 years. I actually, as a boy reporter, interviewed John Diefenbaker on the '65 campaign train. Fortunately, I had the National Press Gallery there to write the questions because I was going to ask them, what are you going to do for Cumberland County, Nova Scotia? That was pretty lame, but they had a bunch of questions, and Dief was his own inimitable self. So ever since then, I've been really hooked on federal politics, and you get a feeling, there's something in the air when people are about to make a big move. We saw it in 1984 with Brian Mulroney. Everybody said, no, John Turner was the great prince, and he was, you know, no chance. And when the French debate occurred, that year it was the first debate, was the French one. There was something happened that night, and the Francophone media got onto it, and Brian Mulroney went on to a record-setting win. The same thing is in the air for Stephen Harper now. There are a lot of people who are quietly saying enough of all this babble in the air and all of these phony scandals and all this other stuff. It's time for a stable national majority government so Canadians can get back to the important things like making a living, getting their kids through school, and hanging on to their jobs. So they, the Liberals, are 78 seats short of a majority. We, the good guys, are 12 seats short. No way. They don't have a single seat in rural Canada west of New Brunswick. Think about that. Not one seat in rural Canada west of New Brunswick. And they only have 8 seats between the Manitoba-Ontario border and the Pacific coast. So when they walk around and beat their chests and talk about they are the alternative, you and I both know that's a phony baloney. They could not get anywhere near power unless they went into some kind of a deal. Now we can't call it a coalition, and, well, deal, oh, maybe. An under-the-table arrangement, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, oh yeah, scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Whatever way you cut it, let's cut away the semantics. The fact of the matter is we're going to have 2 big tax, big spending parties vying to be on top. We've got the Liberals with their $8 billion minimum plan, and they're promising another billion every day. And we've got Jack Layton. And somehow, in between all of those, they'll be demanding everything. And then, guess what? We've got to satisfy the Bloc, so whatever they decide on the list, then the Bloc will come in. You're on the edge of a blue wave that's going to occur across the country because they have yelled wolf once too often. And when you go to the door, don't ever forget. We are not rednecks. We have nothing to apologize for. All that stuff they put out. Who gave women the right to vote? It was the Conservatives. Who gave Aboriginals the right to vote? Who has the most diverse caucus? It's the Conservatives. Who elected the first ethnic visible minority? Douglas Jung under John Diefenbaker. Who appointed the first female cabinet minister? You go down the list, and Michael has the list for you if you want to go through it. And the Conservative Party has been there for Canada ever since our first Prime Minister. Don't get me wound up. I get carried away. I'm on my way to Toronto now. We're hitting a bunch of ridings down there. But I want to bring on my friend John Baird, who is the most brilliant politician on the floor of the House of Commons, second only to our leader, Stephen Harper. And John, you come up and